So I was watching Matt Simon's video, and Matt Simon seemed to be a little bit frustrated and wondering why he is not in the EDP document. Now, if you guys want to listen to what Matt Simon had to say, go to Matt Simon's YouTube channel and he'll explain the story. So I'm going to basically kind of cut this short. Basically, what he was saying is he was supposed to meet the guy named Mike, and Mike kept giving Matt Simon the run around, everything like that. So Matt Simon got tired of waiting for hours and hours. So the guy just kept giving Matt Simon a run around and everything like that. That's all I'm basically gonna say about it. I'm just gonna cut it short. He kept giving Matt Simon the run around. Matt Simon just saying, "Screw it, dude. You're not gonna keep giving me the run around." And Matt Simon is wondering, like, why is I'm not part? And I think, well, I don't think Matt Simon should be in the EDP document. Yeah, he should also be in the EDP document. Um, Master at Work definitely needs to be in there. Cole Raven needs to be in there as well too. Cole Raven needs to be in there. All the victims that EDP has gotten in altercation with. Well, I know Matt Simon's not the victim. I kind of look at him as a hero, you know what I'm saying, for doing the right thing by getting EDP banned from the gun range and everything like that. But, I kind of see where Matt Simon's coming from. Um, I've been trying to tell people that we live in a society where right is wrong and wrong is right. It's like wrong gets the most attention and the people who does right gets less attention. It seems like when people do wrong, such as EDP, they get all the flowers, and people who does right, they get less flowers. They get no flowers whatsoever, and that's a society that we live in today, people. And it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad that, and I'm not trying to encourage people to do these things, but I'm just saying that the only way that if you really gonna get this kind of attention, you gotta do a lot of wrong things like Boogie and EDP. You gotta be two of the biggest weirdos on social media in order to get that kind of attention. All I gotta say, when hell freezes over, that would never happen. I would never scoop myself to their level just to get the popularity or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty sad though, man. It's really sad. And I've said once and I say it again, EDP is a dummy for this. Because if this documentary is going to have a lot of people in there that's going to have negative things to say about you, EDP, why in the world did you agree to it anyway, idiot? Especially unless Matt sat there and tricked you. Unless he sat there and tricked you and said, "Oh no, man, this is gonna be a good documentary about you. I'll just give you this money." Because you know what I'm saying, EDP had to have been desperate for the money. Because there's no way, it's like what I said in my last video, there's no way that I would agree to do a documentary, especially if I got busted like EDP did. If I got busted like EDP did, and somebody came up to me, like Mike came up to me and said, "Hey, Jug, hey man, I heard, I seen all the controversial that you had on social media, man. I just want to ask you, man, even though there's a lot of negative things going about you on social media, how about we do a documentary about you, man? How about that, Jug?" And I'd have been like, well, first off, I'm not going to do a documentary, especially if you're going to put people in there who despise me on social media, especially if you're going to get an interview out of me, and then next thing you know, you put a whole bunch of people in there who's got nothing positive to say about me. So I think EDP did more harm. I mean, he already damaged himself, but I think that was just a stupid move you made, dude. Like, you know, why do a documentary when there's going to be people in there who's going to bash you? But yeah, somebody like Cole Raven definitely needs to be in there. He's definitely a victim. He's definitely somebody that's been threatened. Because if Cole Raven was in there, oh man, Cole Raven would definitely tell his side of the story, which is already out there on YouTube anyway, on what he's been through. But Cole Raven, put Cole Raven up there. He needs to be on that documentary though. So Mike, if you hear me, you watching this video, man, get in contact with Cole Raven, man. Get Cole Raven to do this documentary with you as well, though, man. Because Cole Raven was one of the first person out there who really saw through EDP's bull crap on what EDP was really doing. So, Cole Raven definitely have a story to tell. Master at Work definitely have a story to tell. They definitely need to put him up there in the documentary. I'm sure that Master at Work wouldn't mind doing that. He would definitely be in the documentary. I don't know if he would show his face or not, but it doesn't matter. But I'm sure Master at Work would love to be in that documentary. hey, could you imagine? Hey, could you imagine they have could you imagine if they had Master at Work? Could you imagine if they had Master at Work on the EDP document and they played the video footage of EDP getting busted and going through a lot of hard times? Hey, Master at Work would be like, that shit's funny to me. Now that would be funny as hell if they let him use his favorite catchphrase when he's saying, that shit is funny to me. Oh, man. I can't wait till that documentary come out, man, because I'm definitely going to see what this is really all about, man. Boogie, I really don't see why. I don't see where Boogie fit in all this. It's like what I said before. They're both weirdos. They both got a little in common. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, these two are going to be there. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, I'm the most hated. Hey, EDP, my name's Boogie there, buddy. Yeah, I'm hated too. We both got a lot in common. I don't know whose idea was this. I don't know if it was Mike's idea or whoever's idea. I know it wasn't EDP's idea to do this, but yeah, people, it's just really sad and pathetic that the kind of world that we live in. You know, if you want to get over and be very famously known on social media, you got to be weirdos like Boogie and EDP. You got to be weirdos like these guys in order to get a documentary. And when I see people out there that has way more talent than these guys and got way more personality than these guys, got way more charisma than these guys, and they still don't get the recognition out there. And it's pretty sad. It's really pretty sad, man. Matt Simon is definitely a perfect example, man. He's a perfect example. He definitely it's like, it amazed me that, he's been left out of this. Like people seem to forget. Like I hadn't forgot the good things he did by busting EDP. I haven't forgot about that though, man. But it seems like, people seem to forget what Matt Simon done. I mean, Matt Simon has did some damage to EDP. Got EDP banned for the gun range and got him evicted out of his apartment along with Master at Work. And the proof is in the court papers when EDP changed his name, when EDP acknowledged that he was banned from the gun range. So that was Matt Simon's doing. Matt Simon went to the church that EDP went to and everything like that, sent flyers over there. I don't know if EDP got banned at the church or not, but, Matt Simon really made EDP's life hell. And it seems like nobody doesn't really want to give him his flowers for that, though, man. Like, no one doesn't want to give him his flowers. I hadn't forgot what he did, man. But it seems like some people on social media seem to forget about that, man. Like it doesn't matter. And I was surprised. I think I even heard Matt Simon mention this in one of his videos, one of his old videos. I thought I heard him mention that he was surprised that EDP didn't acknowledge him. And I was pretty surprised, too. Because EDP was mentioning Matt Simon and all the other guys. And I'm like, well, damn, EDP. You ain't going to mention Matt Simon? Because Matt Simon was the one that got you kicked out of your place and got you banned at your gun range. But I guess, I think EDP was afraid of Matt Simon because EDP know that Matt Simon, during that time period, because Matt Simon doesn't stay in that area no more, but during that time period, Matt Simon did stay over there somewhere in that area, Nevada, Las Vegas. I think that's where he used to stay, and then he moved to Utah, I believe. I mean, if I'm wrong, please correct me on that. But I think the reason why EDP didn't acknowledge him because they both lived in the same area. I think Matt Simon during that time when he was staying there, I think he said he stayed about 2 or 3 hours away from the area that EDP lived at. So I think EDP was afraid to say something because he's like, no, I can't say nothing about this guy because could run up on me in the grocery store somewhere, recording me on the camera and punking me. And I think EDP was probably afraid to mention Matt Simon. Cause he was like, nah, I better not say nothing bad about Matt Simon. Cause this guy could pull up on me at the gas station somewhere, with a camera, talking junk, put me on YouTube, damaging my credibility even more. It could have been all kinds of reasons, man. And I know EDP knows it was Matt Simon. I know he knows that. I just think he was afraid to mention Matt Simon, though. I think he was. But yeah, man. It's just pretty sad though, man, that people like EDP. People say, "Oh, you just mad because EDP wins and he get more attention." EDP can have all the attention, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. He can have all that. I don't want that kind of attention. If I get 500 views, 600 views, 700 views, I'm fine with that. If I get 100 views, I'm fine with that. I don't care if I don't get 50,000 views or 100,000 or 2,000 views, I'm fine with that. I'm not with it for the views. I'm with it to just get my opinions out there. That's all I'm on YouTube for, just to get my opinion out there. That's all it is. If I get views, I get views. If I get subscribers, I get subscribers. It is what it is. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch all that. I'm just on YouTube just to get my opinions out there. And if my fan base grows, it grows. If it don't grow, it don't grow. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. You know what I'm saying? I accept it. I accept the position that I'm in on YouTube. Some people have a hard time accepting the fact that they can't get a rise and be very popular on YouTube. But sometimes you're just going to have to accept it and be like, hey, I am who I am. This is as far as I'm going to get in viewership and subscribers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I agree with certain people on YouTube that kind of back me up, like Black saying, like he said about me in the past. I am kind of being overlooked at on YouTube. I am. I'm being overlooked at, and I believe YouTube is kind of cop blocking me there. Because YouTube got control in your viewership. They have control over that. Don't think for 1 second that YouTube does not control your viewership, because they decide how far and reachable your viewership will go out to the audience. You know what I'm saying? They'll decide that. And YouTube has been censoring me. They don't really want me. And I can tell that I'm kind of a big threat to YouTube. I'm a threat to their system. Because you notice that YouTube just easily try to get my videos on strikes and everything like that. That's because I'm a threat. That's because they trying to shut me up. They trying to shut me up on YouTube. And I know exactly what's going on. YouTube trying to shut me up. I'm too much for YouTube. I'm too real to these YouTube audience out there. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people like me on YouTube because they feel like people like us are bullies. Well, you are a bully, Jug. Well, if you think I'm a bully, then that's what you think. But I only bully those who screw with me. You screw with me, then you're gonna get bullied back. And then when I get the best of them, then they think I'm the one in the wrong. Unbelievable. That's just how these people are. Anyway, that's basically all I gotta say, man. Yeah, Matt Simon, man, I totally agree with you, man. That guy named Mike just basically just give you the runaround and everything like that. I mean, I kind of find it hilarious that Mike took the time and effort to interview that 16-year-old girl that lives with her parents. I find that very hard to believe that he took the time to interview a minor. Oh, he definitely interviewed a minor, but he didn't want to take the time to interview you, though. A grown man. Unbelievable. But hey, it's Mike's documentary. It's his project. So what can we do? We can't tell him how to make his project. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how his project will be once he releases it. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. Peace.